I did not want LSU to lose against Iowa State Friday. I didn't. I was aggravated just like the normal fan probably was. I'm sure that you were aggravated. I was aggravated. The entire fan base was aggravated that they lost to Iowa State. However, I kind of felt like it was a sigh of relief for me, though. You know, like we can move past all of this and we don't have to continue to talk about it. Now, again, we're going to have to continue to talk about it because the coaching search is here. There's some pretty strong sourcing that Coach Mack is getting an interview today. If that's the case, then we'll continue to follow the coaching search, obviously. But in reference to Will Wade and everything in the black cloud holding over LSU, guys, quite honestly, it's just a huge sigh of relief for me that we're moving on from all of this. When a coach has level 1 violations against him, you got to move on, especially when he takes an amendment in his contract that says if he gets a notice of allegations against himself or the program, that he could be fired with cause. Now, I just want to let it be very well known that Scott Woodward is anything but a conventional guy. You know, the market would tell Scott Woodward to go out there and to not, what's the word I'm looking for here? It's maybe not even a word, but to not pursue a bigger coach, a coach that could come in here and really win. Not pursue a national championship winning head coach like Tony Bennett, who, by the way, his wife is from Baton Rouge. See, the funny thing about this is that everyone wants to dictate the market that Scott Woodward has to go down and the avenue that Scott Woodward has to go down. But says whom? Right? Like, says who? Now, I want to make this really well known because Crying Belly, who is very well known to having very great takes about the quarterback position, hashtag Baker Mayfield. Let me say this. This whole Free Will Wade saga, especially from the media, has got to stop. Guys, he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar, and not only did he get caught, he rebelled against it, and it didn't save him any. And it kind of wraps up for a bow for me. Like, Ed, what you doing in Cabo with college women? Like, why? I know people think it's funny. I know people think it's games and stuff like that. I'm kind of ready to move past all of that, man. I want a coach that'll come in here and just be a professional and win a lot of games. Is that too much to ask? It's embarrassing. Ed Orgeron should be ashamed of himself, y'all. He should be. He should be. And you're wondering why your team was separated the last 2 years. That's why. Guys, they got a shit ton of talent. Guys, LSU football has a crap load of talent. Especially when you look at the defensive side of the ball. That front seven, B.J. Ojulari, Jaquelin Roy, Mason Smith, Ali Gay, Mike Jones. I mean, there's Micah Baskerville. You got Jay Ward returning with a lot of experience. 5-star guys like Sage Ryan, Greg Penn, who started against Kansas State, Xavier Carter, who, if he can just figure out and break down, and he could be a 10-sack a year guy. That kid's explosive. You got guys like Jared Bernard Converse that started 40-plus games in college football. You have first-round talent on the D-line in that front seven. Guys, the truth of it is that LSU gets out of bed in the morning from a football perspective, and it's a 6-win team. We've seen it. Guys, without good coaching, they are a 6-win football team. That's the floor. It's not 4-8, 3-7. The floor is 6-6. Now you bring in a competent head coach that can actually do some things. And guys, it is Brian Kelly's biggest goal. The reason a man like Brian Kelly comes here is because he wants to cement his legacy. That is the only reason why he comes here. He wants a natty. He doesn't want to go to the beach in Cabo. He doesn't want to go to the bayou and dig holes in the bayou and bury people in there. He doesn't want to celebrate Jack Marucci when Jack Marucci drew up the running plays that gave Ty Davis Price the rushing record in a single game on trap counter power. He doesn't want the doctor that's on his staff to be able to have to call offensive plays for you to win a game in the SEC. Let it be what it is. You don't have a young team. You don't have a young coach. You do have a new coach. But if you're talking about baseball, Schlossnagle is a new head coach, and they have a very young team. They have 15 freshmen, 6 seniors, and 6 juniors. Let me say that again, Huey, just in case you didn't realize this. You just got beat in a series by Jim Schlossnagle, who's a new head coach at A&M, with Nolan Cain, and has 15 freshmen, 6 seniors, and 6 juniors. It's not an excuse. Oh, God. I didn't freak out on Jay Johnson. I mean, guys, can you raise your hand if I freaked out on LSU baseball? Because I sure as hell didn't freak out on LSU baseball. Boy, y'all after my ass today, boy. Y'all after my ass today. It's what happens. It's what happens when I guess I don't go 6 days a week. Huey says, you, sir, is the one who needs to calm down. Young team, new coach. Let it be what it is. # for Will Wade.